Hello.
Hey.
Hello, hello. Allie, your mic's off, so we can't hear you.
There we go.
Go.
And then there we go.
Yay! Hi. Oh, we're so
Hi.
excited. Okay.
You
Uh,
get my bed because I texted my mom friend, like my mom bestie, and I was like, I have a podcast at 10:30. Will you come over? And she's like, absolutely. And I was like,
oh,
thank God.
awesome. Yeah, I know. It would have been chaos with two boys, but we would have made it work. It's fine. Whatever. Whatever works. Okay, we're just gonna jump right in because we only have 40 minutes, which seems like a long time, but it's really not. So,
Exactly.
you're already recording, Sarah?
Yeah, and just before we start,
Oh.
just to go just to go over it, if there's anything that comes up and you're like, I don't want to talk about this, let us know. We will not talk about it. We'll edit it out anyways. And then if there's something afterwards that you were talking about and you're like, I actually don't want to put that in the episode, can we take that out? Because I will just chat about whatever nonsense, and then later on I'll be like, shit, I shouldn't have said that out loud.
I'm like that. I get it.
Okay. So if there's ever anything at all, just let us know and we'll make sure it's not on there.
What about swearing? Sometimes it slips.
You're
You
fine.
can swear.
Awesome.
We're an explicit podcast. We've
I
been
like the word
labeled.
fuck lately.
Yeah.
I love
We're
it.
not for kids. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're not for kids. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay, I'm going to introduce us. Hi, friends, and welcome to I Just Sat Down. This is super cool episode because not only do we have our very first podcast guest, woohoo, so excited. We're also recording our first episode with our new name. So I'm sure we'll chat about that more soon. But first, let's introduce our very first podcast guest, Allie. Hi,
Hi,
Allie.
guys.
So
Ah.
Allie is a mama of three beautiful boys under the age of 5. She started
Yep.
her freeze-dried candy and fruit business in February of 2022 while working full-time. She started this biz as a side gig by herself with one machine in a very tiny military house. I can attest, it is small. Yes. She took a leap though and quit her 9 to 5, and within a few months realized she could not operate alone, which is pretty amazing. She needed her mom to help her full time, and now they are a fully operational family business, and each one has responsibility within the company. So you can always find them at many local markets and businesses throughout Simcoe County, and we are always loving seeing them out and always happy to support. We know there's so much going on behind the scenes, and we wanted to chat with Allie to get to know her a little bit more, her business, and of course, her boys. And we're going to dive into her big dreams, her goals, and what brings her joy on a day to day. So, welcome, Allie. We're so happy to have
Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. It's like an honor to be the first one here.
you.
Oh my
First
God, we just
guest.
absolutely love you. Yeah.
We do. We
Thank you.
do.
I love you guys.
That's so cute. Okay, so I think let's just kind of start at the very top. So, and I don't even know this answer. So, how did you meet your hubby?
I used to work at Honda, SPS, and I just had broken up with my previous boyfriend, not
Okay,
looking for nothing.
you're getting the tea.
Absolutely nothing. Yeah. So I seen him and honestly, I saw how big his feet were. Just out of a relationship, seeing big feet, putting two and two together.
Yeah.
So it was about a week into it, and I hadn't said a word to him. And I was talking to one of his friends, and he's just like, "Why don't you come to Krabby Joe's one night, like after work? Go to Krabby Joe's,
Yep.
Allison thing."
So you guys worked together at
We
Honda?
did, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
perfect.
then so forth and so on. And he asked me to go to Krabby Joe's. I met him. So funny, my ex-boyfriend was there that night. So I was like in tears, right? Like
All
this guy
town
wants
vibes.
nothing to do with me. Exactly. Can't go anywhere.
Absolutely. That's so funny. Okay, so fast forward. How long were you guys together before you got pregnant?
So we got pregnant in 2018, but it ended up being a miscarriage.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. If miscarriage didn't happen, I wouldn't have my lovely Mr. C.
Yes, it's so true.
Things happen for a reason, and like it's a blessing and a curse, but it's a tough subject. And
Yep.
then we said Colson quickly after that in 2019 in the heart of COVID.
Oh
Oh
my
gosh.
goodness.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then just kept having them.
Yeah. Did you always know that you wanted kids?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And did you always know you wanted three?
Very much so.
Really? So interesting. That's
Yep.
so
My husband,
funny.
not so much. The way it played out, Miles was a little bit of an oops, but like I can't imagine my life without him now.
Absolutely.
I was in the trenches
Yeah.
just like months ago, didn't know who I was. It was, well, when we had all three of them at the same time, it was three under three.
Right.
So I was like, what the heck did I just get myself into? And Desi, you probably know that. Like you're constantly always probably going one, two, three, one, two,
When
three.
yeah.
Like where, right? Like it's always in threes.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to keep focused on one at a time for sure. But I'm very much different with the age gaps. Like my first two are 2.5 years apart, and then 4 years later we had my last one. So we had a little bit of a
You had
but
some
yeah, but what was harder for you? Was it going from 1 to 2 or 2 to 3?
2 to 3.
Okay. 1 to 2 for me was harder. And I don't know
Was
if it
it?
was just like not understanding what the overwhelm was going to be like. And because like, yeah, they're so close in age. So like
Yeah.
it's a lot.
It's I love them, but do I wish we to wait a little bit longer between spacing?
Yeah.
Yes. Miles was a mistake, so obviously we couldn't have waited then, but honestly, like it's just my life is so busy now that when it's quiet, I'm like, what's wrong?
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
That was actually one of my questions was like, do you wish that they were a little bit more spaced out? I feel like there's such a trend. I don't want to really call it a trend, but of like 202, we're doing it, we're doing 202. And like for me, I was always like, ooh, no, not
Mhm.
202, not doing that. I cannot imagine fitting
That
that.
was not our goal. No.
Okay. Okay. And I also want to ask, like, this is kind of a personal question, but like, did you have any gender disappointment? I mean, obviously you're happy with three boys, but like, did you like feel that a little bit?
110%.
Yeah.
I found out Colson was a boy and I cried all the way home. Caden's like, what is wrong with you? And I said, it's not a girl. I come from all girls, no one boy in my family.
Oh
Right.
wow.
So I was like, what do I do? Right? Like
I don't even know what to do with boys. Oh my gosh. And now you have three of them.
now I have three and I can't imagine myself with a
Of
girl.
course. Yeah, I know it would be so weird for sure. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. So, what does a typical day for this mama look like?
Okay, well, I'm a very, very, very scheduled mommy. I don't know if you guys see that from social media or what, but I am very strict with scheduling.
Right.
My parents, my mother-in-law, they all think I'm nuts, but it works for us. My kids go to bed at 7:30 at night and they wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. They don't wake up in the middle of the night. Like, and I feel like it's just being a firm stick
Yeah.
to the schedule.
I
Yeah.
honestly think kids thrive so much in schedule. I know for us, like once we started our little guy in preschool, there's been like just such a big shift in him, just him going Monday to Friday, like he just has that schedule. So like obviously for you you're talking about with sleep, but like I think just like a schedule and routine in general, like people can think you're crazy, but I feel like it works really well. And it works differently for everybody. Like Desi
Exactly.
says that her kids go to bed whenever they go to bed. She's
Yes.
not
And
the
if that works
schedule.
for you, like I'm all for it. Like
It doesn't
you
work.
girls know me. I am a girl's girl and I will hype you up. The minute that you put me down, I'm like, hey, no, obviously, but
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That is
It
so
is funny
funny.
because yes, it's so important to like hone in on the fact that you do things for your family and what works for your family, and good for you for having those boundaries. Sure, let people think you're crazy. Who gives a shit, right? Like it
Yeah.
works for your family, and they're not the ones waking up with your kids in the middle of the night and whatever else, right? So yeah,
exactly.
we're not good on routine and scheduling and all of that. What's a schedule? What's a routine? I don't have a clue.
I
Okay.
mean, I feel like my schedule is crazy. So sometimes it's hard to keep that strict schedule, but I'm also like a one woman show in my business, which like is great that you have like your family, you can kind of bounce things off, or like if one of the kids gets sick you can be like, oh my god, we need to
Thank
split
God.
up, we need to conquer two things at once. So I think now let's dive in a little bit to Mr. C's. So
Okay.
what did like why did you want to start Mr. C's?
Okay. So just off of maternity, brand new, didn't know what to do. Do I go back to SPS? Do I find a new job? I found a new job. It was 9 to 5, started that job there. I would come home every night bawling, absolutely bawling. Kate would be like, "Why are you crying? What's the point in having kids if you're going and you're waking up before them, not seeing them, going to work for 8 hours, not seeing them, coming home and then doing routine and no fun, no nothing?" And I was like, what is the point of life? Like, why are we having kids? This
Yeah.
is not for me. So he said, do something about it. So I did.
That military man
That military man,
fixing.
just do something about it, right? Such a man response. I was like, okay. And now I out earn him.
I love that. I love that.
That's amazing.
Yes. So why candy though?
Honestly, I had a neighbor across the street. We would chat and she'd be like, try this. She was a food photographer. She had this machine. I was so intimidated by every word that she said. And I thought, this lady's nuts. Freeze-dried candy? What the hell is freeze-dried candy?
Right.
So she brings over candy for me, and I'm like, okay, what is this? So I try it, and at first I'm like, ew, what is this? Because when you're eating a Skittle, regular Skittle, and then you're like, what the fuck is this? Like a
Yeah.
chewy, then it melts in your mouth. So like at first I hated it, and I was like, I want nothing to do with this.
That is so funny. I'm getting like Phoebe vibes of when she's like eating the toffee and she's like, what the hell is this? And then she's like, oh, actually, may I have another one?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Oh my God. For people who don't know, I'm friends obsessed. So if you don't get it, that's
I
fine.
get it.
Okay. Okay, so you started the biz
Yeah.
and like what exactly did that look like? Like were you obviously you were terrified because starting any business, but like what did that look like for you? Like did it kind of just like take off right away or
It did. It took off right away. I can't say that. Like, my goal was to start up and I sold 100 bags, not thinking I would sell any of them because I thought this idea was crazy. So if the fact that everyone's like, what the hell are you doing?
right.
And I had no previous business experience. I worked on a forklift for the past 9 years. I had no idea what I was doing. Just jumped right into it. And if that's an advice I could give to someone, just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like, don't hold back. What's the worst thing that's going to happen, right?
Did you only start with Skittles? Is that what you started with?
I just started with Skittles. Yeah.
That's so cute. Those are still my favorite. What are your favorites?
The caramel M&Ms. I'm lactose and shouldn't have it, but I do because they're that good.
Desi, I want to know what your favorite is because you're always buying up Mr. C's.
Oh my God. I don't think that I have a favorite. I think I just love it all. Like, I'm not a big chewy candy person because I hate the feeling of it like stuck in my teeth.
Yeah,
So
Right.
I love that it kind of is crunchy and then dissolves.
Love that.
I
Yeah,
love that. Yeah.
I love it all.
So, where do you see this business going? Like, tell us about your big dreams for this biz.
So, funny enough, I just got this question from the health inspector, and she's like, "What do you see for this?" And I said, "Honestly, we are just surviving.
Right.
I don't have any long-term goals. I'm not doing this to get famous. I'm not doing this to be the number one. Like we are the number one in Simcoe County, but like."
Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
But it's just that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to provide for my kids, to stay home, to raise them how I want to raise them, to watch them grow into these little amazing human beings and just survive.
Right. Right.
No major goals. Like we would like to get into a store, but like I don't want to do the overhead. Like we rent it out of my parents' house, right? Like so we
Right.
don't have rent. Hydro so cheap. Like it just
All those things.
why change something that's not broken?
Right. If it works and it's enough for you, then yeah, that's amazing. But I think still setting goals is always a good
Absolutely. Yeah,
step.
absolutely. And like I do have things in my head, but right now, just with the times and everything, and like my kids is October, November, then you got December, Christmas, then January, my nieces, and then February. So birthdays, Christmas, all of this, like it's just groceries.
Yeah. It's chaotic too, for sure. So, okay, so tell us, so first Mr. C's and then you started Mr. O's. Do you want to talk about that at all?
It's just like a hobby, really. Everyone knows I probably should be in therapy, but I choose not to be.
So we make sourdough.
I don't want to open that door. Yeah, so we make sourdough and just pretend that there are no calories and just eat it up.
Absolutely. I love that so much. Any
And
plan?
delicious. Oh my God.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
So good. Hey, I'm making my sourdough dreams come true over here from Allie.
Do
So
you still, yeah, I was gonna say, do you still have Stella alive?
still got Stella. She's going strong.
She's 2 years old. I've never kept something alive this long, except for my kids.
Me neither. Yeah, exactly. I'm going on 3 years strong with Charlie. And but I definitely this is the longest starter I've ever kept alive. I can't even keep a plant alive, friends.
Yeah,
Okay?
me neither.
At all. Uh so any plans for Mr. M?
Um, that's a question we get often. Right
Yeah.
now, I am too far in over my head that I can't
Right.
even remember where I left my toothbrush, let's say. I don't even know, right? Obviously, it's in the bathroom, but
Got it.
um, that was my goal is to set something up for each kid,
Yeah.
whether they want to take it into life or not. But my kids know how to make bread. My
Yeah.
kids know how to make candy. My kids know how to interact in that social aspect of coming by my candy. Like Mr. C loves getting behind that table and selling that candy. So like that's basically what it is for. So for Mr. M, that is unknown for now, but everyone says Mr. M's markets, but I'm not, that's too much. No, thank you.
Not another market. No, no,
No.
no.
And
No.
maybe let him decide when he's a little bit older, kind of what he
Yeah,
wants
that's
you
true.
to help him with.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
I love
Mr.
that.
M's money management, it could be lots of things.
My dad would be all over that.
Love that. There you go. That's
Oh my
perfect.
God, we love your dad. We love seeing his face. Oh my
He's
gosh.
so funny. He loves all of you ladies. Like he gets a high from when you guys come to the table, I
Yeah.
swear.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Okay, so I want to know just a little bit more about Allie. So, what were some of your favorite things to do as a kid?
Oh, the typical. We were the 90s kids. We went outside, we played in that dirt. I love to dress nice, but I am a boy's boy. Like I'm a tomboy.
Love that.
So I would get dirty, ride bikes, play basketball. You had mentioned something about like from my childhood, and I was like, that's another thing. Like therapy. I don't remember a lot from my childhood, even past 4 years. Like it just kind of like just disintegrates. So
Does
I don't
that
know.
play into maybe a little bit of like why you wanted to stay home with your boys to give them like maybe a childhood that I'm not saying you didn't have, but maybe just different?
Different.
And
Mhm.
that's yeah, like basically yes. I I loved my childhood from what I do remember.
Hmm.
And everyone says that's something like childhood trauma, but like I had a great life. My parents loved me. I lived in a home where it was consistent. I never had to ask for food. I had clothes on my back.
Right.
And then everyone says like, oh, there's past trauma, but I just think I am a mom that's on the spectrum that's never been diagnosed on the spectrum. And I don't know if I'm only on episode 5 with you guys because I try to listen to it in the car. So I'm not fully, I don't know if you guys touched that subject or what, but I am definitely a mom who's on the spectrum and not diagnosed. So it's very also hard to navigate the world like that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Does
Would
he?
you be open to or interested in getting that diagnosis, like having that one-on-one?
Yes. And I have reached out. It's very intimidating to me because obviously, like, I don't know what's going on with me. So
Right.
where do I start, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone says go to your doctors, get diagnosed. And that's not what
It's hard.
I'm not. It's very hard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can do
I
your own
think
research and everything, but yeah, at the end of the day, if you feel like you need that diagnosis, you just have to find the right person to have that conversation with and talk to people, friends that maybe have gotten that adult diagnosis. Because for sure, a lot of us have stuff that was always like brushed under the rug, or like I worked D&D. I worked civilian for many many years, and I feel like there was so many times working in an office setting where like I would get distracted easily. There's things that were happening, and like people would look at you like you're an idiot. They would look at you like you're not focused, you're not this, you're not that. And then as I got older, I was like, okay, there could be some things there that like if I was taught differently or spoken to differently, maybe I would have opened up in a different way or been able to focus differently. Like there's so many things that come up and you're like, Kate, I love when teachers teach a kid based on how they learn because
Hmm.
we are all everything about us as individual, right? Like we can't ever look at our kids and be like, oh, well, my first kid was like this and my second one should be because you and I are completely different people. we all are raised in different ways. Even my three kids have all been raised completely differently. We all have
Yeah,
our stuff, right?
exactly. Each kid,
Yeah.
each different. Like that's what I say. Like everyone's like, well, why did you put Colson on a timeout where Oakley gets a talking to? Each kid is different. Each kid gets a different consequence. Like nobody's the same. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think too, like with women, sometimes it's a lot harder to get that diagnosis. And I don't know if it's like our hormones are different than males, so certain things like show up differently. But I even know um, like a lot of the times if you research people who are on the spectrum, is a lot of the times like boys are diagnosed a lot earlier than
Hmm.
women are, right? So it's interesting to me. But I think also like social media just has a lot of like people who are
That's another
constantly
story.
saying, yeah.
Yeah,
But I think too, like in our day and age, like everything is just everywhere. Like I know even for me, like even trying to get ready for this podcast, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to finish up the work that I was doing yesterday for that. And then I'm trying to make sure I have these questions. And I'm like, oh my God, it's 10:20 and I sat down here at 9:30. Like everything's just so crazy and chaotic that you, especially as a businesswoman and a mom, you're constantly feeling like there's 15 things that you have to do at one
exactly.
time. And like it's so hard. Like people are always like, how do you work at home? And I'm like, I honestly don't know because there's a distraction around literally every corner. So, but I mean, I feel like making
Destruction or freaking
lets me
mess.
slow down a little bit. Oh yeah, there's always a mess, but whatever.
God, I
Allie,
clean the bathroom and there's toilet paper
Oh
everywhere, and I'm
gosh.
like, why? Why?
Like why? Just why?
have
Okay, so
you learned have you learned those boundaries though, Allie, like with your business and with home life? Because I feel like you were just saying, it's always something, right? And same with me, like I've had to shut out, like, don't message back on Messenger after 10 p.m. On the weekends, sometimes people won't hear from me, and I hope they don't think that I'm being a terrible business owner by not responding over my Sunday. Do
yeah,
you have those
that's your
boundaries?
family time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it took me some time because I came from, again, like not knowing a business. So I thought like you had to do this. And like my mom said, this is your business. You make the rules, baby girl. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, all right. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
so it's a hard one to navigate for sure, too.
It's a hard lesson to learn too, for sure. I think also like when you're first starting out, like you want everyone to feel special. Like I know for me, when I first started weddings, like if somebody messaged me at 10:30 at night that they are engaged and looking for a wedding photographer, I was right on there. And now I'm like, yeah, okay, that can wait till tomorrow.
Exactly. Like if it's you guys messaging me, absolutely, no problem.
Yeah.
I wear my watch. I see absolutely everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's so
But if
true.
it's
It's so
like,
true.
yeah,
But like, yeah, I'll have like clients message and I'm like, girl, it is 7:30 on a Sunday. Like, it ain't happening. I'm not messaging you back right now, but
I
let me
actually
know
had
and we'll
someone
talk
call
on Monday.
me on Friday and they're like, "Hi, my name is so and so. We have a market tomorrow, Saturday." And I was like, "Haha, you're funny."
So cute. So
Oh my
cute. Love
gosh.
that for you, but we
Yeah,
cannot
hope that
go.
market's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Like I like
Oh,
that they think about us, but
Mhm.
come on.
I know, I know. So, what's one moment that has happened recently that just made you stop and be like, wow, I'm actually doing this? Like, this is a crazy life.
Okay, I that's funny that I like this question. Tuesday, the 21st with Colson's first or fifth birthday, and I was doing all the things. I was making the cake. I was making sure that dinner was ready because when he gets off the bus, we got to go right for 5 o'clock to go to hockey. Then he has hockey. Then the kids need to eat.
I'm
Then
having heart palpitations.
and my parents are coming over to give presents. Then I'm making sure like there was just so much on the go, and I put my hands on the counter and I said, "That's it. I'm the mom, and that's it." Like I am doing the things. I'm official.
Aw.
I'm official. I love
Yeah,
that so
all
much.
the
It's
mom
so,
things.
so true. So good. Oh, okay. Desi, do you have any other questions that you want to ask?
I think we can also just do our rapid fire because we all know they're never rapid.
Yeah, okay, that's true. It's so true. Okay, so Ali, if your personality was a candy, what would it be?
Ooh, I like this question. I need something that's sweet and salty and fiery.
I
Because you
love
get a
it.
little bit of both worlds. I don't know, maybe a hot tamale.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing. Desi, what would yours be?
If I was a candy, I would just be chocolate.
Oh, you would just be
I love
chocolate.
So
chocolate.
sweet and
Yeah.
smooth.
Yeah. Yes,
Oh my
always.
God, I have no idea what I would be. I'd probably be like a Skittle or something, a sour
Something
Skittle.
chewy.
A sour
Sour
Skittle.
Skittle.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Number one candy that you love that you do not freeze dry.
Oh,
Like, are there candies that you can't freeze dry?
so like we freeze dry everything. Some things don't freeze, but we find the alternative to freeze it. So
Okay.
like anything Maynard's or Swedish Berry, Allen's, like any of those
Mm.
brands do not work, but I'll find the opposite of it, so no name. So everything works, you just gotta find
Okay. Get your
what
shit
works,
together, Maynards.
right?
Yeah, they're good. Good candy.
Oh my God. Okay. Coffee or energy drink?
Coffee.
Coffee. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Iced or hot?
Depends on my mood.
You're like me. Depends on the day, the
Yeah, it depends
mood.
on the mood. Like this morning, it was 8 o'clock, and we had Colson all ready for the bus. Everyone ate. It was a smooth Monday morning. I was like, hallelujah. Made my coffee. I've still had to warm it 3 times.
So it's iced
So
anyways.
yeah, so now I'm just gonna go down and drink it after.
That's
Yeah.
so funny. Okay. Do you do timeouts? So I know you kind of touched on this a little bit, but
Absolutely.
with all the kids, or do you parent each one different?
Well, obviously not Miles because he just doesn't understand it
Oh,
at
yeah.
this point. Colson, yes, and Miles or Oakley, yes, but I only do for like a minute or two just to get the concepts. But Colson, absolutely. Like the other day, he had to come in his room for half an hour because like he's just attitude central.
Yeah. Love that. Love that for you. So how loud is your house on like a regular day from a scale to like 1 to 10?
All the time. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Oh my,
There's never a moment of quietness.
that's hilarious. Okay, what's your favorite way to relax or wind down?
This is a new one for me because obviously I've been pregnant for freaking the last 5 years, 4 years. I like to toke.
There you go. Perfect.
Yep.
Love that. Okay, favorite pastimes before you had kids?
Hmm. Just do all the things. Go
I
to
know, right?
wherever I wanted at any time.
Whenever. Yeah.
I haven't been to home since in, I don't know, 4 years.
Oh my God.
Too
I
much
would
glass, too many breakables.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you guys hear about new Panda Mart?
No?
It's this new Temu store in, I think, Scarborough, and it's called Panda Mart, and it's everything Temu.
Oh my God. That will be a shit show at Christmas.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
absolutely.
I don't even think I could walk in there. It would be
I won't
probably
even go to
overwhelming.
Scarborough.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my goodness. Okay. What's one thing you wish more moms would stop apologizing for?
Mom guilt.
Mm, love that. Yeah.
Mom guilt, hands
Yeah.
down.
I think that's one for me too. What about you, Desi?
Just having those boundaries. I'm big on those boundaries, so stop
Yeah.
apologizing for doing things your way.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
Okay, a hobby that you wish you could do more of, but mom life.
Oh, um, it's like self-care, a hobby because
Yeah, absolutely.
no, I would I loved soccer and I still to today would be on a team if I could. That would be my hobby is go kick the ball around on the field.
Right. Do you think you'll do that when the kids are a little bit older, maybe?
Absolutely. I was supposed to this summer, but again, I'd rather my kids play the sports than me, so it
Right.
just didn't work out.
We find our
Which,
pink again, don't worry.
yeah, I know, right? Which candy,
Somewhere underneath the black.
yeah, somewhere, somewhere, it's in there. Which candy do you secretly think is overrated?
Skittles.
Skittles.
Absolutely, Skittles, yeah.
Yeah. I think you're probably just sick of them.
Honestly, yeah, like before, like I hated it, then I loved them for so long, and each pregnancy was different. So each pregnancy,
Oh,
I liked things and I didn't like things.
oh, interesting. We got some
Yeah.
crazy pregnancy cravings.
Oakley was the high chews. Like I would just devour the high chews.
Ooh, yum.
Love that.
Yeah, those ones are good.
Um, okay, so what is your personal fave? What was it? The caramel.
Caramel M&Ms.
And then what do you think is the worst one? Like you're just like, no. Will never eat them.
I don't like the Laffy Taffy.
Oh, interesting.
It is the most bitter, like some people love it and like all for it, but like it's the most bitter, sour, like tasting ones that I'm just like not for it. And the way it melts in your mouth too.
Right. Right.
It's like a
Okay.
thick paste.
I got one more question. So, if you could freeze dry one moment from motherhood forever, what would it be?
Oh, just one moment.
Just one moment. They could just freeze forever.
Those 3 a.m. snuggles where you're like, I'm so freaking tired, but this baby's so warm and cuddly underneath your neck. Like,
Ah,
I would freeze dry that.
I love it. I love it. It's so true. That's like the best feeling ever is those little sweet baby snuggles.
The
And
warmth, just
savor, yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Savor
Yeah,
those moments because when they get older, you do forget. Like you forget what
right.
it's like, and
Yeah.
it's sad
Until
because I
you
always
hold
thought,
another little baby and you're like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
so
But
cute.
I got my
I
tube
always
side,
thought,
so.
Oh, you
yeah.
did?
Hmm.
Oh my good. I was just about to ask, like, okay, do we have another one coming at all?
Absolutely not.
No,
No,
absolutely
hard
not.
no.
I feel like that's like yeah, a hard pass with three boys. Oh my goodness.
Oh, then I have my husband, so it's 4 boys, right?
Yeah,
Four
it's
boys,
four
yeah.
boys. That's true. That's true. Alrighty. Desi, any
Cool.
last questions?
I don't have any questions, but I just want to say thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us today. This was so
Thank you for
fun.
having me. I want to talk forever, but I know we only had 40 minutes, so.
I know. And we believe me, sometimes we do talk forever.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
But
if you
Maybe,
ever need another person to talk to, I'm here.
yeah, I'd say maybe next time we'll dig into your trauma. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do
That's
it.
that's my forte. As soon as you start talking about it, I'm like, but I want to go a little deeper. Can we talk a little more?
I'm
I
all
know.
for it. Like my doors are open. I just when I go to therapy, like I've done it before, I don't know if I'm choosing the wrong ones for myself at the time. But now with being a mom, it gets on my mind that I should get fixed because of my kids so that they know that like
It's not about
Absolutely.
getting fixed, but yeah,
Yeah, it's not,
healing
yeah.
some
that's
stuff.
the wrong
Yeah.
word, healing. Yeah, that's
Healing some of your shit so that your kids don't take on the unhealed parts of you. That's
Yeah.
why
And
we do it.
I think you like touched on that is like a lot of people struggle to find the right therapist, the right
therapist.
person. But
Yeah.
also, like, once you find them, like, the people who do therapy, they love therapy.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, they dive
Yeah.
fully into it. They think it's like the most amazing thing. They think everyone should be in therapy, everyone should be doing it. So I think it really just is and takes that, like, one person to change it for you.
And
So,
there's so many
Absolutely.
different types. There's so many different types of
yeah.
therapy that people aren't aware of. Like as I was on my spiritual side of things, I started to be informed about all these different ways of hashing it out and dealing with it. So you don't have to do talk therapy if that's not for you.
Right.
There's all this other like shit that's stuck in our bodies that you can heal through and whatever else. But that's just me on my highlight of life. I love helping
I'm
people deal with their
I'm down
shit.
that wave too because my sister
Yeah.
does Reiki, so I
Yeah.
understand all of that kind of thing. But I don't want to do Reiki with my sister because,
No, of course not. You're like,
right?
get out of my energy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to do it with somebody else. But yeah, like hypnotherapy and like all that kind of stuff. Like there's just
Yeah.
so many avenues that you can take.
What's that one on Mom Talk that they do? I can never pronounce it.
I want to
Oh,
say not morphine. What the fuck is ketamine? No,
ketamine.
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 Ketamine. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know if I could do that one.
I don't think I could either.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't think I could do that one. But also like I'm a kind of person who like I don't know, like I want to be in control. And I
same.
feel like that's you're not in control with
I
that.
think that would be my worst nightmare is not being
Yeah.
in control. I'm a very controlled person. As my husband. He thinks that I have problems, but I just like what I like, okay?
When they're young, though, you have to have that. You're always like, oh my God, careful. Don't touch that. Don't do this. Like, you're just always
Two
on the
steps ahead.
edge.
Two
Yeah,
steps
you
ahead.
have to
That's what I tell
be.
my husband. 2 steps
Yeah.
ahead. And he's like,
Yeah.
oh, like living in husband world, right?
Yeah.
I
You
was
almost have to
watching,
be three steps ahead.
I was
Three
watching your
steps.
story whenever you had Colson's birthday, and you
Hmm.
were like, the little one, like Miles. You're like, watch. There's pieces, there are little things, there's this and that. And I'm like, that was me, 100%. And yeah, you feel like you're going nuts because you're always like, okay, I'm watching, I'm doing it, and somebody else, can you, for the love of God, keep an eye on this kid? Like I'm trying to do everything at once.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's 100. You said that hands down perfectly.
That's so funny.
It's
Oh my
that's our
goodness.
brain. That's our brain. Got to do this, got to do that. Oh, I got to scrub this. Oh, I got to go change the laundry. Oh, I got to go sit down and have
Oh,
a pee myself. Like it's
yeah.
just it's
Always. Always chaos. I love it so much. It's a beautiful chaos, though.
it
Yes.
is.
And
It is. I
you're
wouldn't
doing a
change it
great
for the
job.
world.
Yeah, you're
Thanks,
doing a great
guys. I
job.
appreciate it.
Yes,
I know I said to myself, I must be doing something right for you guys to want me to be the first one and to be here. So thank you. I really,
You
really appreciate
absolutely.
are.
it.
We
Yeah.
love you. We love seeing your boys and just like, just that fierce business mama killing it.
Yeah. Speaking of, I
It's
want
just
to
like,
order some magnets
yes,
for
absolutely.
Christmas.
Yes, absolutely. We can do that for you. No problem. So
Actually,
excited.
how's your giveaway going?
It's going well. I mean, we changed the name, so
So maybe
it
we
is what it
should
is.
maybe I should add something Mr. C's into it for the giveaway as well.
Oh, that would be so nice. We would love that.
How
That
about some
was cute.
overrated Skittles?
Perfect.
All right. I'll add that in there for
Amazing.
you guys.
Thank you so much, Allie. Thank
Yes,
you so
thank you.
much for sitting down with us. And this was just a great conversation. And we can't wait to have you on again.
I can't wait to be back.
Alrighty. Awesome.
All right.
Okay. Thank you
Awesome.
so much.
Thank
And
you
thank
so
you
much,
guys for
ladies.
listening. Thank you for listening, and we'll catch you on our next episode.
All right. Bye,
Bye.
guys. See ya.
Bye. Bye.
See ya.